has to be a good feeling as a coach when you see a guy be out for 2 months and then pop right back into the lineup and chip a goal in there.
Yeah, no surprise though. He's been he's becoming a big part of our team, and I know he had some tough injuries, but it's like he never missed a beat. So good for him to get rewarded, and another great team effort. I gotta say, we had a lot of guys out or now called up, whatever it is, but guys finding a way right now, and that's for me, it's the most important thing to see.
Just to finish up on Dre, are you a little bit worried though, or were you a little bit worried coming into the game in the sense that he was playing at probably his best in a Reign uniform right when the injury happened?
Yeah.
Sidelined for 2 months, jumps in the middle of a playoff race. It's hard to ramp back up.
Yeah, no, for sure, and I was not worried. I just didn't expect him to be probably that good, right? Already had any mistakes. I put him out there on the 5-on-6 too. So because he had a great game, and that shows that I have a lot of trust in him, and it also shows, like I said, that he had a great game and he deserved to be out there on the end.
How different was this game, other than the physicality, which was quite different than just a weekend ago? But how different was this game from your perspective?
Yeah, a little bit more physical, obviously. But again, we came back. Came back winning game. I think that's very important, especially in the third period. Right? Even if there was a tie game, we scored. They came back. We scored again. So and the power play came through too. So a lot of good things happened, but overall, it's just like our team, the team toughness. We stick together, we fight for each other, and that's why we're winning right now.
What was it like playing them again? It's obviously getting really physical. What's it like just trying to manage emotions when you've seen them a lot and you're in a tight race with them a lot here?
I think our team is, I think it's built for that too a little bit. We have a lot of toughness, and you could tell sometimes, the other teams, they don't like it. And, when the Reign train is going, it's you got to watch out. But we also have to control ourselves a little bit better, including me sometimes, getting all fired up about some bad calls. But that's just the way it is. But you know what? It gets everyone going, and everyone was fired up. And obviously, it was a great crowd too today. So I think everyone was happy today.
Points now in 12 straight home games in a season where at the beginning of the year it seemed like you guys couldn't buy points at home. So what is that like to now get the team rolling at home, and the crowd's been buying in these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, and that's what happens, right? As soon as you start winning, especially at home, people are coming in and supporting us, and we love that. I think every player, every hockey team, you name it. When there's a good crowd and good energy, you just automatically, as a player, you feel better, and I also think we play better. And that's just, that was not just for us, but also for the fans who are supporting us lately. So that was a big one.
There's been some frustration on the power play as of late. How did it feel for everybody on the bench when you see Tynes kind of tap that one in, and obviously he works so hard on that?
Yeah, and he's probably one of the most frustrated one out there too, right? If things are not going well, he's a competitive player. He wants to be the best all the time, and when his power play is not going, then he can be rattled too. But again, he found a way. Not just the power play, but also him found a way to score that game-winning goal, and good for him, because he also needs it, right? He's a guy who's slamming sticks sometimes because of it, and I think this goal will calm him down a little bit for a few days for sure.
Last two games, the game-winning goal comes off a pass from Chromiak. You're seeing him start to become more of a passer. We usually watch him for a shot.
Yeah, no, he's been great. I think he took another step this year. I always said it all year long, and there's times I wish he would be more consistent. He's teasing us a lot, so but there's so many ups in his game. He's so powerful. He has a great shot. you know, he's getting there. You just got to be a little patient, but you know, playing with a guy like Heinz definitely helps him with some other guys out, so it gives him more playing time, more ice time, and that's only good for him.
I'm curious, as a European yourself, we've heard this before from some North American coaches that have been here, that the European players, when they come over, it takes them a little bit longer, and they talk about guys teasing the people with their talents.
Yeah.
Your perspective on that as a European player yourself?
No, there's something to it, and you know, if you never, I mean, the ice just alone at home, it's, oh my God, you can't even compare to this. So you have so much freedom. You can skate untouched, and here you can't. So it's a big difference. And some players, I'm not talking about Cromie, but some players are afraid. They're too many days, it takes a while.
How do you coach that out of them?
I think it's always a little bit system related too. When you do something where you feel comfortable, and I think our system protects our guys, and if you feel comfortable, and then it allows you to do maybe a little bit more step by step. I don't know if that makes sense. And again, those are little steps. Those are not big steps. Some players are better than others. Or they get it more. I think I was kind of like a guy, I got it right away. Cromie is a guy, maybe he needs a little bit more time, and that's okay too, and we give him that.